I needed a good way to move the car around in this garage. So technically you can get two vehicles in here. I needed something to help aid in that process. So I wanted some wheel dollies. So I've been looking up a few online, and one of the more popular ones, and I think one of the first to market, are the Go Jacks. They're purple, and Eastwood has a jack as well. And then there's Sunex, and then there's a few other ones. Harbor Freight had made some a little while ago. I want to say previous to the Daytona line, but they also have their Pittsburgh line as well. When you actually go to the store, it doesn't show it in the photos, but the Daytonas are physically larger than the Pittsburgh version. So I ended up getting the Daytonas. Currently, right now, these were on sale if you're a part of the Harbor Freight Inside Track Club. It's $30 for a year for Inside Track. These are normally $150 a piece. They dropped them down to $99.99, so you're saving $50. So I just bought the Inside Track membership for $30, and then ended up saving $200 on all of these. So I thought it was worth it. And then you have this is like a storage rack. Hopefully I can pick that up there. So we'll get that built, and that's what these actually sit on when you want to store them. So I'll store them somewhere in the back there. Okay. All right, so I found it. So this is the Go Jacks are, and this is on Speedway Motors website. It's $11.95 right now. They have a little bit of a sale, but if you buy the kit with the 4 jacks and the storage rack, it's $11.95. So a little bit of a savings versus those. The Go Jacks are rated up to 1,574 pounds each versus 1,300 pounds each on these. But we're going to get to unboxing these and give a review on them, and we will see if they're worth it. All right, so what's in the box? We have an owner's manual and safety instructions. So, you know, when you're a man, you just toss those out. What? Only, it's a joke. Nobody flip out on the internet. But now, one thing I had been reading online was that the casters are some sort of an issue. So we're gonna see if that is the case here. Doesn't sound like they're on ball bearings, but that may not be an issue. I guess we'll find out here soon enough. So you have 4 of these casters here. 2 of them are locking casters. And then you have the main frame structure of the jack here. So we're going to just maneuver this around. I should probably put gloves on because now there's grease on my hands. Interesting. So judging off of this picture on the box, what is this saying? A picture says 1,000 words or something like that. The caster, the wheels with the locking mechanism go on the outside, 2 mounting points. And then the non-locking ones go on the inside. All right, so I'm going to, I got the casters on. I mean, I probably could have did this before I put them on, but I'm just going to lube them up really quick. I'm just going to use some white lithium grease that I had laying around. I don't know where my wheel bearing grease is, so yeah. All right, so we're going to use that for now. Hopefully it holds up like I need it to. But I don't see there being too big of an issue. This is not like it's going to be any type of high temp situation or high friction. So we should be fine with that. So I want to disassemble these wheels. All right, so I really just want to try one of these out right now, to be honest. I'll get the rest of these set up in a minute. Got each of them assembled. What I did was I disassembled each of the wheels. I actually found some bearing grease or something similar. All right, so this thing is actually pretty cool. So the wheels actually sit on this here. Now, I have, see, these are 9.5-inch wheels. These are 255s on here. I think that might be, pretty close to the limit. On here, it can do up to 34 by 11-inch tires. Um, so yeah, I mean, that fits within that. This actual roller here is 11 inches wide. One thing to be careful of is when you're pulling this up to your wheel, beware of the lip on the wheel because it can get pretty close to it. So this little clip here, this actually is a mechanism when you lift it and you go up with it and lock it that allows you to ratchet it in to tighten it. And when this is down, you can loosen it. So with it down, you should be able to slide this in and out. If it doesn't slide easy, then apply some more grease. Over time, this grease will probably wear out, so you probably want to put something else in there. So what you want to do is go out to the widest width that you can on here. You want to pull it up close to the wheel, and then we're going to kind of compress it together there. And I just like to get it close to the wheel, about a 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch away, just to give it some room here to allow these to move. All right, so once you do that, then you go ahead and lift this and you lock it in place, and then you can step down on here, and what it's going to do, you'll see it pulling in. So as you're doing that, just go slow. What I may do is add some markings or something here on the side, just so I know how high up I am, because there's no indicators or markings on this unit for that. So you do have that. Now the other thing that you do have with these, or actually let me show you how to let this down. So what you want to do is unlock that, go in the opposite direction, and then you're going to use this, push down, and then release up. Push down, you hear it click, release up. Push down, click, release up. So what you're going to do is you're going to keep going until it loosens itself up, and then you can pull it apart and then slide it back out. Now, the other thing you do have is a hook here. Now, when you press this down, this particular hook just allows this to stay in place. So actually, when you're going to put these back on the rack, then you can put those back in place. I did build the storage rack here for these. I'm not going to put them on there just yet. So once I get the car moved and get it situated, then I'll put these on the storage rack so you can kind of see how those look. All right, so I'm just gonna go to one of the sides here. Hopefully the car doesn't shoot off into the moon, but I'm gonna try this. So I'm just gonna give it a nudge. Oh man, yes. That is that's awesome. So there you go. So these things are pretty cool. Definitely a good addition because without it, I had to basically, when I first got the car in here, I drove it in. None of this stuff was here, so it was a little bit easier, but I had to kind of maneuver and do some pretty good articulation with the car to get it in that spot. Same thing with getting the car out of the spot where it was right here. Same thing, maneuvering it around, but that was 1,000 times easier. Very easy, simple to use. Couldn't recommend these enough. We're going to see how well they hold up. Again, these are from Harbor Freight. I'll probably do an update video a little later on in the year just to give an update. But thanks for watching. I'll leave a link below in the description for these. Again, currently as of today, today is the 13th of March. They are on sale right now with Harbor Freight's Inside Track membership until the 30th. So I'll try to post this video quickly. That way it gives people time to kind of actually go grab them. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and stay tuned for more videos. Catch you later.